This is Cub reporter Ken Cordero coming to you live out of Middletown, Rhode Island, in the former United States of America. The date today is January 23rd, 2013 AD. For all you people that went to all-day kindergarten, that means in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ. Now, today I'm gonna go over out of our local newspaper, the Newport Daily News, about the inauguration of our dictator Barack Hussein Obama. Now, did you notice if you watched the inauguration, he was announced as Barack H. Obama. Why not Hussein? Why not let people know that he's really a Muslim? Huh? How about some transparency, Mr. Biden? The really saddest thing is there are actually people who think you should give your money to fucking illegal aliens. Please excuse my English. Just give people things with other people's money, which has come down to just outright stealing by this president. God. Okay. It begins off. President Barack Obama summoned a divided nation Monday to act with passion and dedication to broaden equality and prosperity at home, nature, democracy around the world, and combat global warming. Global warming doesn't exist. Right away, the guy shows you what he is. He's a pathological liar. Every word that comes out of his mouth. So there's one lie. He goes on, you know, he always sounds good a little bit. But since he's a liar, you could, you know, and the devil's a liar too. He sounds good too, right? Here's our devil, Mr. Barack Hussein Obama. America's possibilities are limitless, for we possess all the qualities that this world. For we possess all the qualities. Now, we could have said that, which is good, but he goes, America's possibilities are limitless, for we possess all the qualities that this world without boundaries demands. Now, what he's actually saying here is, he doesn't want any borders, right? Country with no boundaries, no borders, as he lets in all the illegal aliens criminally by an executive order which he cannot use. Where are all the actual Republicans? They're all kissing his ass. Why is this guy not in prison already? Now, before I get on with his moronic inauguration, why is that Fort Hood shooter not already dead and buried in the ground? Can you please tell me that, Mr. President? Hillary, can you tell me why he isn't already dead and buried in the ground, please? How about Mr. Holder? Is it because he's a terrorist? Why isn't he already dead and buried? The next day he should have been taken out and shot. Now we'll give him his last meal of pig. A nice ham. How's that? A nice ham. Served by the gay waiter. Yeah, he'd like that. Why hasn't that already been done? Why are these people not in prison? This is absolute treason. Our military is out there. They can't even put like bullets in their guns. I mean, these rules of engagement they're treasonous. Why are these people not already fired? In prison. I mean, this. You know how ridiculous this is. It's like when a cop's standing there with a radar gun and you're going like 80, and he tells you you're doing 80, and you try and go like, I was doing 35, officer. I mean, these guys belong in prison. And why they're not already there? Why they just Hillary? Why didn't Hillary just resign? Absolutely resign. How's that, Hillary? Here's my congressional hearings on you, Hillary. These people were killed on your watch. You dropped the ball. You're gone. And if it's any consolation, if you want to take a few more people with you, we'll let you for your final act. and I hope you never work in government again. Thank you, Miss Hillary. Although you were cute in college, but you're what do they say? $1 million body and 10-cent brains. Okay, let's get back to Obama. The events highlighted a day replete with all the fanfare that a security-minded capital could muster. Do you think they had guns to guard the president? Why can't we have guns, Mr. President, to protect us from you, from all the criminal, illegal aliens you're putting in our country? All the coyotes I'm told I have to live with. You know, Mr. President, your job is not to transform this nation. Your job is to preserve, protect, and defend. You should be impeached just for that, because you don't even know your job. My job, I'm a janitor. I get to clean up piss and shit all day. That's my job. I do my job. Do your job. Let's go to the back. I think, you know, with him even mentioning this, a security-minded capital, you know, and he's not for our rights, so he's lying there. So I'm saying that's the second lie for the president, which is normal for him. The day, then it goes on, that day with King's birthday, it's being shared on Martin Luther King's birthday, was the same as the inauguration. Let me tell you, I didn't get paid for that day, and I work with retards. We're not getting paid for that day. But you know, that's all right. I don't mind. The country's broke. Said, and the president used a Bible that had belonged to the civil rights leader for the swearing in, along with a second one that had been Abraham Lincoln's. Lincoln must be turning over in his grave. You touched his Bible. Let me ask you something, Mr. President. Like before you picked up these Bibles today, when was the last time you picked up and read your Bible? Huh? Okay, here we go. Now we can going over to. I've got John Boehner, House Speaker. He goes, "Congratulations and Godspeed." How about something like this, Mr. Boehner? Hey, quit trying to fuck the country. Excuse my English. How about actually dealing with us? How about resigning, all of you, and take Pelosi and Reid with you? He's going, congratulations and Godspeed. Godspeed for what? To ruin the country? To destroy the greatest country that's ever been? Oh, we're doing it for your own good. It's for your own safety. As I live in the police state of Middletown, Rhode Island, where kids in high school are now breathalyzed to go to a dance. Can't walk down to Statue's Point no more. No, that's federal land. You walk down there, it's $100. You can't walk, you can't go to a dance, can't go to the beach at night. You get a speeding ticket if you go 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Oh God, I'm not gonna do this. This will kill me. So, Bonner's congratulating him. How about this for dealing with the president on the debt limit? Your debt limit's zero, Mr. President. We're going to fund the military, and if you have anything left over, well, do what you want with it. We're not going to give no more money to criminal, illegal aliens, no more money for food stamps, no more money to hospitals to treat all these criminal, illegal aliens, no more money for buses to drive them around. Please, get out of my country. Here we go. A decade of war is now ending. An economic recovery has begun, said the president. The war's not over, and what's he doing? Saving his biggest lies for last? There's a recovery. I'll tell you when there's a recovery, Mr. President. When gas is at $1.99, there's your recovery. Then he goes on. We will support democracy from Asia to Africa and from the Americas to the Middle East because our interests and conscience compel us to act on behalf of those who long for freedom, he said in a relatively brief reference to foreign policy. Well, he's got no foreign policy, does he? How about giving us freedoms at home? Mr. Obama, how about killing the EPA, the Department of Environmental Management, the Department of Interior? How about getting rid of those? Telling you can't walk on a beach, or if we shut down the government, you're not going to be able to go to a national park. How about going, we're going to shut down the government, but you can go to a national park. You're on your own though. You're free. And then here we go, the last paragraph. The former community organizer made it clear he views government as an engine of progress. While that was far from a surprise for him, a Democrat, his emphasis on the need to combat global climate change was unexpected, as was his firm new declaration of support for full gay rights. So he's saving his biggest lies for last. Global climate change. It doesn't exist. How much water? The oceans aren't rising, let me tell you. Believe me. The oceans aren't rising. The former community organizer, that's why there's no leadership in this country. He was a community organizer, not a leader. There's a difference. And he just lies. What's that, 4 or 5 lies now in his inaugural address? Oh. And his firm new declaration of support for full gay rights. Listen, the gays, they don't believe in marriage. Why do they want to get married? Because they're gay? Because they're, marriage is an institution of God. They don't like God, or else they wouldn't be gay. And even if they were gay, they wouldn't, they wouldn't be wanting to have sex with a boy or a man. So here we go. Full gay rights. Why can't you just live together? Like most heterosexuals do, which they shouldn't. That's why they gave tax breaks to people before, was to encourage marriage, because that's the foundation of society. Marriage. That's why these people were given tax breaks, to encourage marriage. These people, they're all set to like screw you. If you want to buy a pack of cigarettes, you better be 21. You better have a photo ID. You better look 40. How about if we went after all the fathers of all the criminal illegal aliens? Or no, not criminal illegal aliens, because we're not gonna bother with them. All these other deadbeat dads. How about if we go after them? Huh? How about if all you people like in trying to run our government, why don't you all just resign instead of ruining the country? Is that what you want, to ruin the country? Okay, I'm being sponsored tonight by my good friend out of Mystic, Connecticut, creator, designer of fine jewelry, Christina Curtin. And her number is 1-860-463-4631. By A1 Car Cabin Van Transportation Services out of Newport. Their number is 401-841-0411. My email address is kencordero@americanonline.com, and I'd like to say hi to my friends Jamie and Amber. Hi, Amber. You got out of work quicker than me. And with that, good night.